Squanto, a friend to the Pilgrims. Squanto lived from about 1585 to 1622. Squanto was a Native American. He lived at the time when the Pilgrims came to America. Squanto helped the Pilgrims in many ways. Read on to learn about his life. Squanto lived in Patuxet. This is the place we now call Plymouth, Massachusetts. Squanto was born around the year 1585 in the village of Patuxet. He was a Wampanoag. His real name was Tisquantum, but people called him Squanto. The Wampanoag traded furs. In return, they got knives and beads. When Squanto was a boy, only Native Americans lived in America. As he grew older, traders and explorers came to America from Europe. When he was in England, Squanto learned to speak English. In 1614, some of the traders forced Squanto to go to Spain. They planned to sell him as a slave, but Squanto got away and went to England. Squanto's people were gone, so he went to live with another group of Wampanoag. Squanto returned home after 5 years, but when he got to his village, everyone was gone. All the people there had died of a terrible disease. The Wampanoag feared the new settlers, but Squanto wanted to help them. In 1620, a group of settlers arrived in Patuxet. These pilgrims had sailed from England to America to start a new life. They called their home New Plymouth. The first winter was long and cold. Many pilgrims died. Life in their new home was hard for the pilgrims. They did not know how to hunt or plant crops. They did not know how to build warm homes. Squanto told the pilgrims he would teach them how to live in this new land. When the winter was over, Squanto visited the Pilgrims. He went with another Native American named Somerset. Squanto showed the Pilgrims how to catch fish in shallow streams. Squanto showed the Pilgrim men how to hunt deer, wild turkeys, and other animals. He also showed them the best places to catch fish and clams. Squanto showed the Pilgrims the best ways to farm. He taught them how to put fish in the soil with the seeds. This would help the crops grow. The corn and beans grew together. The squash plants grew nearby. Squanto taught the Pilgrims how to plant corn, beans, and squash. He knew that these crops grow well together. Pilgrim women gathered the vegetables. In the fall, the crops were ready to be picked and eaten. The Pilgrims were happy. They had lots of food. The Wampanoag brought 5 large deer to the feast. The Pilgrims wanted to celebrate their great harvest. They held a huge feast. About 90 Wampanoag came to the celebration. They ate sweet corn pudding, but no pumpkin pie. The celebration lasted 3 days. The Pilgrims and Wampanoag ate many meals. They also played games. The Pilgrims were thankful for their harvest, and they were thankful for Squanto and all his help. Glossary. Celebration. Noun. a happy gathering. Crop, noun, a plant grown in large amounts, often for food. Explorer, noun, a person who goes to faraway lands to see what is there. Harvest, noun, crops that have been gathered from orchards or fields. Settler, noun, a person who moves to a new land or country. Slave, noun, a person who is owned by another person. Trader, noun, a person who gives items in return for other items. Wampanoag, noun, a Native American people in southeastern Massachusetts and eastern Rhode Island. Thank you.